And why do you never play cards in the jungle? It might be a cheetah. And if they tell you they're not a cheetah, they're probably just a lion. Heading in for the last day at the parks. We're gonna go to EPCOT for half a morning or half a day, and then outlet malls for the Disney Character Warehouse, and then to the airport. And here it is for the final time. Well, we'll see the backside when they say see you real soon, and we'll say not so soon. Heading into EPCOT. Beautiful day today. Loving this weather. Annette, not so much.
Oh, I don't mind.
It's just a little cool, but right now it's probably down around 60, and it's probably going to get up around 68 here in a little bit. Waiting in line here to get a picture in front of the vault, the photo pass. Very windy right through there. That's what we call the wind tunnel, right under the ball there, under Spaceship Earth, excuse me. Just funnels the wind in there like crazy. Gonna hop on the Friendship boat and do the old go out first where we can avoid most of the crowds and work our way back. So getting here right at 11 is a good time to get in and get some photos. Just opened up.
of liberty, and we're here to spread some holiday cheer. It's the most wonderful time of the year.
With the kids jingle belling,
with everyone telling you be of good cheer. It's the happiest season of all, season of all. There'll be parties for hosting, marshmallows for toasting, and caroling out in the snow. Joyous, most wonderful time of the year. The most wonderful time of the year. Noel! Jesus, Lord, at thy
Just wanted to say thank you.
Oh, thank you very much. Thanks for coming
So
today.
lovely.
I sing tenor.
Okay, all right.
The highest of the male parts, but they sing the highest of the women's parts, and they just sound beautiful.
Yeah, it kind of just makes the hairs on the back of your neck
That's
stand
right.
up, right?
Chill
They come in.
bumps,
Yeah, that's cool.
We used to be at Disneyland, actually.
Did you really?
The year of 2012, we were there for about 10 months, and then it was just a short engagement, and I was a part of that group, the opening cast in Disneyland. We had to get it up and running. We had 9 days to learn the music and learn the show. And
Okay, well, you got to use your influence to get them back out there again, okay?
we'd love to be out there. Yeah, we
Yeah.
still get people from Disneyland. We still get guests that come in and write us letters and say, "Get the Voice of Liberty back there." So
Yeah.
maybe one day. You never
Well,
know.
okay, I'll push for it. Thanks again.
Nice to meet you.
Okay, bye-bye. These birds are everywhere. This is the official EPCOT bird, I think. They won't come right up to you, at least they haven't yet, but man, everywhere. And here's a lovely bird right here. Right, bud?
Yeah.
I don't know what accent that was. Was trying to do English and then it just kind of morphed into whatever. This guy's kind of performing back here all by himself. There's like maybe a dozen people watching. The train track in Germany is amazing. And it's on this side of the path as well. Just amazing. And there's smoke coming out of there. Yeah, das ist Germany. Another bad accent, yeah. It's okay if we go in? All right, I guess so. He didn't say anything. What's this guy's job? He's offering something. No climbing? No problem. They got the cocoa stuff going on in here. That's pretty cool. I always love walking into this pavilion. It's so gorgeous. I think it's even more effective when you come in here out of a bright, hot day, and then it's cool evening when you come in here all the time. It's just so nice, so peaceful and relaxing. We have eaten in there, and although it gets mixed reviews, we had a very nice experience. I think it's a one-time for sure kind of thing, because the atmosphere, and I would ask, just wait longer, ask for a table on the water. It's so cool to sit there as the boats just float by and everyone looks up like, oh, I want to be there. It is so nice. The only downside, there's not a lot of areas to sit, and I would love to come into this pavilion and hang out. You can sit around here, around the fountain area, and that's about it. So a little funny story to tell, and this has happened all over Walt Disney World, but you know how they sell the very popular necklaces that light up? Previous years have been Christmas lights, this year is jingle bells, and the net got a pair. And then an employee at one of the stores said to her, oh, I love your necklace. And we were thinking, oh my gosh, they have to see 15 billion of these every day, and this keeps saying that over and over again. Is like the way they said it was like, that's the first one I've seen and they're so great.
Say it all day long.
All day long.
But everyone's happy.
Everyone's happy.
We're wrapping up the trip.
Yeah.
Tell me, I have a few questions for you. So which area do you think was the best decorated for the holidays? Out of every place you saw, everywhere.
I might give it to Hollywood Studios because there's a lot of Christmas in a small area there. With the projection show on Tower of Terror and their main street there, I forget what it's called, and then the lake and the Christmas tree all around there. It was very festive, just in a tight area. But I still think I'd have to give it to Magic Kingdom. Just walking down Main Street with all the decorations, you can't get any better than that. Also, we loved a lot of the decorations at the resorts themselves. They did a really good job.
So overall though, maybe people won't be coming for the holidays. So just what was your favorite environment to be in? Not just the park, but little areas within the park.
Okay, well, first when you said environment, I thought of the Animal Kingdom Lodge, and just walking around there and all the nice little areas we found, little quiet areas, even like down towards the guest rooms, there were little alcoves you could go out and have a view, and some of them there were like rocking chairs and little viewer scopes to look through, and they were empty, and there's so many places I feel like there's probably a lot we didn't see. But also in the lobby, then there's all different levels and things on all the levels, and there's that really cool bridge across the lobby. Just a great place to spend an afternoon.
What was your personal favorite ride to be on?
There, three come to mind. Carousel of Progress. I just love the nostalgia of that ride and the feeling like that's Walt's vision that still shows through today, you know, just the way he thought about the American family. It just shines through in that ride, and so it's both nostalgic and then it still holds up today. It's still fun to watch, and the song is addictive, so I love that ride. And then Haunted Mansion is just always one of my favorites. Talk about setting a mood. I mean, when you go in there, it doesn't matter that it's 100 degrees out and sweaty. You go in there and it's a chilly, cold night, and you know, it's just fun. I just love it. And then the third one would be Spaceship Earth, because again, that to me is very iconic. When I go in there, I feel like I'm at Walt Disney World. Even though it's showing its age, And some of the animatronics, you know, they're not cutting edge anymore. It just has that feel. And I enjoyed doing that ride many more times than my wife does.
Now, how about funny moment?
I'm not remembering ones. I still go back to the one from last year, which I'll tell, when we were here and we were out on one of the trails at Animal Kingdom, and we were seeing the gorillas, and they were impressive, and they're doing all this stuff, you know, huge gorillas. And then as we went to the side, there was a lady who had just bypassed like one of the main viewing areas, and she says to her husband with this great southern drawl, "I've seen enough monkeys in my life." And we just use that now all the time for everything that you just want to skip or whatever. We just say, "I've seen enough monkeys." And we just move on. It's great. You can use that too. And why do you never play cards in the jungle?
Because there's a bunch of cheetahs.
It might be a cheetah.
Oh, close.
And if they tell you they're not a cheetah, they're probably just a lion. Is that it for funny moments?
I think my favorite ride that had an overlay was Jungle Book. That was really fun.
There's a Jungle Book ride now. Wow.
Oh, let me do it again.
I want to do a Jungle Book ride.
I think the best themed holiday overlay is Jungle Cruise.
Okay. But when it got themed and they did the overlay, it was now called Jingle Cruise.
Oh yeah, Jingle Cruise.
She's not
Okay, wait. Let me do it again.
not quite the Disney freak that I am, but she's hanging in there. Okay.
So, I think for me, my favorite ride with a holiday overlay was Jingle Cruise.
Jingle Cruise, Jingle Cruise, Jingle all the way. Well, Jingle Cruise, it was really fun. The skipper made it great.
There was holiday references.
Yeah.
But overall, it was another great trip to Disney World.
Yep. And this pretty much wraps it up. We're going to head on out, and we are going to the character store, but then we're going to the airport. Going home. Goodbye, Mexico Pavilion. One of our favorite pavilions. Designed by Annette's dad. Bye.
I think
melancholy music playing in the background.
Heading out, heading out. It's always hard to leave, especially for me. All right, here we are at the Vineyard Premium Outlets. Gonna do the character warehouse for the second time, see if there's better stuff in here. Hopefully. Vineyard, I guess is correct. Don't know. See what we can find. Don't care about any other stores. Well, come on in, buddy. Oh, the lady came in, said she didn't see a thing she wanted. Hopefully we'll have better luck. It's busy, like normal, but not crazy. Sadly, it was time to head to the airport. But the character warehouse was pretty cool. We'd been there a couple times before, but it's really hit and miss. We've got some great bargains there, and we've also had times when there was really nothing. But I think it's definitely worth the trip. So we are now in the airport about an hour before flight, and we're gonna, really splurge. We're thinking about doing a Burger King. Oh, salads and soups. Okay, hey, we just upped our game to salads and soups. This is the last tree we'll see on the trip. At the airport tree. Heading out to gate 10. Many more at home. It's time to go. That's our plane right there. Cool. That's our boat. Right there. All lined up and ready to go. Yep, we're going first class on Frontier. That's right, folks.